Hello, and welcome to Relaxing Facts. I'm Chad Kay, and today I will be talking about white buffaloes, the animals, and legends surrounding them. Each week, I share interesting stories and little-known facts on a variety of topics, accompanied by gentle, soothing music. My goal is to help you find a sense of calm during your busy day. Feel free to settle into a cozy spot and let yourself be carried away by these relaxing facts. Well, we will start with the animal itself, the bison. Most of us in the U.S., we grew up calling them buffalo, but technically, the buffalo live in Africa and Asia. The American bison is its own species, and it's massive. A big bull can weigh close to a ton, and yet these animals can run faster than a horse. Before European settlement, millions of bison roamed the Great Plains. Some estimates put the number at 25 to 30 million. To the Cheyenne, Lakota, Blackfeet, and Dakota nations, the bison was life itself. It provided food, clothing, shelter, and tools. Nothing went to waste, and beyond its material value, the bison was central to stories, ceremonies, and ways of seeing the world. Then came the 19th century, and with it, destruction. Settlers, traders, and the U.S. military killed bison by the millions. Part of this was for hides, but part of it was strategic. By wiping out the bison, they struck at the survival of indigenous nations. The result was catastrophic. Herds collapsed from tens of millions to fewer than 1,000 animals. That is almost like losing the entire deer population of North America in a single generation. It was both an ecological disaster and a cultural tragedy. Today, thanks to conservation, bison have recovered somewhat. There are about 500,000, though most live in managed herds rather than roaming wild. And within those herds, once in a great while, a calf is born, unlike the rest, pure white. So why is the white buffalo so important? Well, to explain that, we will turn to a story. Among the Lakota people, one of the most sacred traditions is the story of the white buffalo calf woman. Long ago, when the people were hungry and struggling, two hunters saw a woman dressed in white buckskin. One man acted with disrespect and was destroyed. The other treated her with honor. To him, she gave a gift, the sacred pipe, and teachings about how to live in harmony, how to pray, and how to respect all life, especially the buffalo. Before leaving, she promised that she would return. And the sign of her return, she said, would be the birth of a white buffalo calf. For this reason, the birth of a white buffalo is never seen as just luck. It's viewed as a message, a sign of change, a call to pay attention, a reminder that humans have responsibilities to the earth and to each other. When white calves are born today, they often become the center of ceremonies, not just for the Lakota, but for many indigenous nations. People gather, they pray, they sing, and they honor the event as something much larger than one unusual animal. Now we will look at this through a scientific lens. Just how rare is a white buffalo? The answer is very rare, about 1 in 10 million births. There are different reasons why a calf might be white. Some are albino, with no pigment at all and pink eyes. Others are what's called leucistic, which means their pigment is reduced but not gone. Still, others may be white because of some cattle genes, since many modern bison have small amounts of cattle ancestry. Whatever the reason, the effect is striking. Imagine a herd of dark brown bison and then, in the middle, a calf glowing white against the grass. Even if you don't know the story, it feels powerful and almost otherworldly. In recent decades, several white buffalo have been born. One of the most famous was named Miracle, born in Wisconsin in 1994. People traveled from all over to see her, and Native American leaders held ceremonies at the farm where she lived. Since then, other white calves have been born in places like South Dakota, Montana, and Oklahoma. Each time, the news spreads quickly. For Native communities, these births are sacred events tied to prophecy. For non-Native audiences, they often spark curiosity, awe, and sometimes a new respect for indigenous traditions. The fact that these animals continue to inspire both spiritual gatherings and scientific curiosity shows just how much meaning they really do carry. Okay, and that brings us to the end of this week's talk about white buffaloes. If you like this episode of Relaxing Facts, I would love for you to subscribe or to leave a comment. I hope you have a fantastic day, whether you're taking a moment to unwind or simply enjoying some calming listening. Thanks so much for being here. I am Chad K, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.